Y'all, it's May 3rd, 2022. Finally all the snow is melted around the house. This lilac is doomed. It's so huge, we just got to cut it all the way back. So my wife has been getting little starts off of it, budding, and she's saving. Oh, here we go, right there. Saving what she can. We gotta just chop that sucker down. Anyway, plow truck's got another flat. I think that's just a bead seal. Old tires, old rims, probably rust. We're getting this thing running. We've got the Envoy running. This thing has not ran in a while. My wife's been driving the Venture. I've been driving the Subaru. I've got to get the Subaru summer tires. Luckily, it came with rubber on rims. There is questionable. It's obviously the best case scenario. I'd order a set of tires, but you can get a set of tires this size for like $250, $300 from Amazon. But we've got a lot of outgo right now, so I'm just gonna run these. I mean, you can see they're decent, so I'm gonna run these this season. I'm gonna have this one on the back. I'm gonna find the best tread, put it up front, and rock and roll. Here's my list. Tonight, I can do all this, but I gotta air up that tire, move the plow truck. My next goal is to leaf blow all these extra leaves. One of the reasons I'm moving the plow truck is to get all the debris off of this lawn. I'm probably gonna start in the back and just push everything off. That way it can breathe and it's ready to grow. It's not the most perfect grass, but it's still grass, so I'm trying to take care of it. As you can see, that we've got tons of dandelion growth. So I'm bouncing around here because this is Last Frontier, homestead basically. And so we're trying to figure this thing out. Plow truck's running. Eventually I'll get the Corvette started. The fluid's moving around on it. Probably eventually park it over there. My dad's gonna get his RV out of the driveway soon, so I'll have a lot more room. We're gonna dump this idea. I don't know if I said this in the last video or not, but I'm gonna get the winter tires off of this, put it on the plow truck, because they're very decent studded snow tires, and then just sell this thing for parts. We don't have time to mess with this. We don't. My dad or myself. And then this boat, the Glass Parlito in 1959, we will eventually get back to. But I just want to do a little update. This thing is starting to really smell, so I'm gonna move it, get this tire aired up, and move it out of the way. Over now, y'all. Yeah, these beads are all crap. As long as I'm driving it, it does fine, but if it sits, and then of course the weather has changed, so another reason for the air to evacuate the area. Yeah, this thing does not sound that great, but anyway, we're airing this thing up. And as you can see, it's just about there, probably at 5 PSI right now, so we're gonna go for a little while longer. All right, y'all, we're in the truck. I'm just gonna leave it here for now. Everything's operating really good. Got this plow blade. Okay, there's my horn here. Check out my horn. All right. So we're gonna let this thing run and kind of warm up. Keep an eye on it. It does have a coolant leak, so I want to make sure I watch it, but I'm just gonna let it run for a little bit. Lots of work to be done. take care of this summer. Start a dang engine fire. Over now. You can see the smoke and all. Dripping. I'll have to take a look at that. But as you can see, the new flags are kicking butt, so this thing is going to be getting some well-deserved maintenance. There's a ton of oil burning, so I know there's oil leaking onto the exhaust, so I got to make sure I look at that. We're going to let it run for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Got the envoy on right now. Oh, here's, of course, the fix that we did. I want to duel this thing out for sure. Got the envoy running. Just want to get this thing going for a little while. And kind of get it warm. You know, if you got vehicles laying around, you want to make sure the batteries stay charged. Make sure to start everything up once a month or once every 3 weeks. And vehicles, mechanical things do not like to just sit. So do yourself a favor, just keep everything rocking and rolling. And I'm gonna let this thing run for just a couple minutes. Oh, there's geese. Woo, man, they're flying. We got a creek right behind here between us and the school, Chester Creek. A lot of duck and geese activity on the school grounds especially, and then we'll get an eagle that perches on these trees back here looking for an unsuspecting victim. So again, next thing, I'm just gonna do some leaf blowing, I think. Get everything off the grass and then get all these leaves. I'll probably close that garage door, start here, blow everything that way. I guess I should blow everything this way because I'll want to pick everything up eventually. So I'll start over here, not really worry about getting all of it. Probably push all this because it's just leaves, and then get everything kind of pushed back to that corner, and then I'll have my son help me pick it up tomorrow or what have you. So I think we got a plan, guys. This is that grill. I never did post the video on it, but basically an offset smoker that has a rust issue. We've been working through a lot of our wood. This is our prized birch. This is the kind of stuff you want to burn inside your home, because a lot of some of the other woods like spruce, pine, etc., that they can create a lot of creosote from all the sappiness, and it can coat your chimney. You just got to watch out for that. So look at this. Nice. This is beauty. This is spruce. No lights over there. But we try to only burn. We try to keep birch for emergencies only when our heat goes out. You see these monster birch. Obviously some rot. This one's pretty decent. Get some more spruce. Pretty fresh, but this has been drying for a couple years now, so it's getting really nice. And a bunch of garbage we got to clean up, but this is kind of my this was a screen door that was on our back door that I put up there so people would be discouraged of jumping the fence. And then one day the glass broke. Anyway. Oh, I just sneezed. You gotta get rid of these tires, but just, you know, fitting the mold of a blown property. By the way, this is my exhaust tube. If you're working on something in the garage, you got a tube. I found this on the road, and you know, finders keepers. I saw it fall off of a truck somebody was test driving. So after I gotta watch this truck, make sure nobody drives off of it. And eventually I want to start a fire and then cook some pork chops that I need to grill off. So anyways, I'm just recording some shenanigans from May 2022. Alright, y'all, getting done leaf blowing. Basically, leaf blowing is the power washing version without water. It's so satisfying. Got all these leaves off of the grass, so obviously it can flourish. All this yellow is just covered, and I still have all this to push. I'm gonna push into the canopy and back towards the shed and fence. We'll pick all that up later. Tomorrow I'll get the Corvette started and moved, and of course, as you can see, we've got the fleet on fleek. Guess what's up? And that's the job well done. Let me make sure I don't drop this. Just got done leaf blowing. I find that leaf blowing is actually a really good way to get your grass ready to grow. If you rake it too early, it'll just pull out. This is like barely grass, but as you can see, we got all of our debris here. We're gonna get all this collected. We're gonna eventually move those 3 units plus this one and get her done in 2021 plus 1. Cleaning her up. All right, y'all, we got everything sorted out. Subaru, ready to rock. I need to wash this thing plus the van. The wife's vehicle's ready to rock. Hot truck's parked over here. Got the Envoy. Got the Expedition in there. The nephew's Subaru in there. And we've got a wonderful yard that's gonna get a lot of sun. We're gonna take this lilac down like we talked about earlier. Grow a nice little lilac bush, not a lilac giant gargantuan tree. And I just wanted to show a finished product. And we're good to go.